The owners call it their pavilion since they actually live in another house on the property. They built it because they were such fans of the famous glass house in America. When they saw another glass abode by architect Georg van Haas, they knew they had the man for the job.
How absolutely amazing to find this glass and steel structure right here on the world-renowned Westcliff Ridge.
It is an amazing house. I mean, we're very proud of it. Everybody falls in love with this house, and I think that's the beauty of it.
What is the backstory behind this house?
This house was conceptualized with Koos and Elsa, the owners, with a brief of a glass and steel house. And we walked around the site, and with current restrictions on the Westcliff Ridge, we decided that this position is the best for it. And it's amazing sort of setting between what is behind us, the Westcliff Ridge, and then the vistas that you have over the rest of Joburg.
This was the only home to receive a commendation in last year's SA Institute of Structural Steel Awards, an honor for Georg and architectural partner Claire Eisenstein.
You must have faced a number of restrictions in putting the structure up.
Absolutely, but in a sense, some of those restrictions allowed us to build the design that we actually see behind us. So one of the main things that we were trying to do was to tread lightly on the land. So that's the reason why we lofted this building. You can see if you walk around the building that we have set the building on columns, and these columns are the only things that actually touch the ridge, and that just allowed the environment to thrive rather than completely destroying it and bulldozing and blasting half the ridge away.
A dramatic feature is this floating stone structure, which turns the idea of a solid wall on its head by suspending it in a lofted steel frame. As for the rest of the walls, it feels as if there are none.
It's amazing what you guys have accomplished. This almost is like a living patio.
Yes, it is. With the sliding doors and the melts of glass that we have in here, it opens up onto two balconies or outside patios. But the lounge and living room actually function as your patio to the house.
Well, Georg, not only did you have a hand in designing the exterior, you also designed the interior.
Yes, we like to design everything in the house, from where your socks go to where your cutlery goes in the house. And we feel it important to ultimately have the design ethos going through the process.
His is a modernist approach to furniture. Modernism is all about precise machined pieces, but Georg also adds organic materials, as with this dining room table.
This is love at first sight for me.
This is what we refer to as our Josie table. It is the Joburg CBD that's been laser cut into a steel plate and then powder coated. We combine this with 4 legs, one being a special leg, and clients can have a choice between the Hillbrow, the Ponte, or the Brixton Towers for it, to just bring the little bit of character into Joburg.
This must be such a great talking point, but the other thing that would be of interest to me is, this appears to be the kitchen, and I know that because the stove is there. Where's the rest of it?
Well, that's the fun thing about designing small houses, that you need all the equipment, but you can hide them. So we've hidden the microwave, the stove, the oven, but a nice thing that we've done in here ultimately is hide the fridge in there, and if you've started entertaining and you want to wash up or you want to hide all the messy bits, it's all behind here.
Oh, Georg, you have taken compact living to a whole new level of cuteness. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Very well done.
Sprung timber floors blend with the exterior decking. They keep the elegant edge of the steel and add real warmth.
Well, this is a nice-sized bedroom for such a compact home.
Yeah, I think what helps is the amazing light opening we have here with all the sliding aluminium doors, which opens up the space and enhances the actual nature coming back into the house and gives you the amazing views over Johannesburg with the Hillbrow Tower on the horizon. And also a nice feature is that the internal and external walls, other than the stone wall, is made from EPS panels, which is expanded polystyrene, which has the advantages of both being lightweight and having great insulative properties.
And of course, you still get that privacy, which is all important, isn't it?
Great. From a sound and a thermal capacity, it helps a lot with the space. And ultimately, the fact that we didn't have to mix any concrete on site was great.
The structure is only 120 square meters, yet they've made it feel like your space is unlimited. A real feat.
So we started our tour of the house with our backs to the mountain, and now here we are with this amazing, amazing view on this side of Westcliff. It's unbelievable.
That's just beautiful. And this is, to me, is what Johannesburg is about. Having this amazing treescape that you see. People don't understand that you actually live inside nature and inside trees in Johannesburg.
People who don't live in Josie
definitely
don't know how gorgeous she is.
But maybe we shouldn't tell them.
Then they won't come here.
Exactly.
Okay.
People who live in glass houses should show off their homes.